So first of all, I'd like to welcome all of you in the Python video series. I'm Sugandha from GateMate Learning Private Limited. I'm here to teach you the Python programming language. So as I mentioned in my previous video, the syllabus video, that we will start from the Python introduction thing. So in this video we will learn about the introduction of Python programming language. So let us start with what is Python. So Python is a popular programming language. It was created by Guido van der Zoom and released in 1991. This is the very famous question of interviews in which they ask about who created Python and when the Python is released, because Python is a very popular and the easiest programming language existed. Okay, so next one is Python is used for. So Python is used for web development server side. Okay, software development, web development server side, in the sense we use Python programming in the server side of web development, software development, mathematics and system scripting. In these things Python programming are used. What can Python do? The next question is, what can Python do? So first, Python can be used on a server to create web applications. When we create a web applications, it is really efficient to use the Python programming language because it is the easiest one. So we can use it on the server side to create a web application. The second thing is, Python can be used alongside software to create workflows. It also helps in creating software part. Next one is, Python can connect to database system. It can also read and modify files. Okay. Python can be used to handle big data and perform complex mathematics. It is really easy to do the mathematical part through a programming language. Okay, and Python helps a lot in solving the complex mathematical things. It is really easy to solve the mathematical things in a Python programming language. Python can be used for rapid prototyping or for production ready software development. Here we have to understand what is rapid prototyping and what is production ready software. Rapid prototyping, in the sense when you have to create a prototype of your software, means just a model of your software to show in front of the team or in front of the company organization wherever you are working or wherever you need the software. So Python helps in creating the prototype thing, and it is really easy to develop the prototype using Python programming language. And not only in the prototyping thing, it also used in production ready software development. That means after prototyping, when we create the whole software which we can implement as a software for workflow, so it also helps in the ready software development thing. The next thing is, why Python? Why to use Python? This is the very famous question. Is a very famous question asked in the interviews too. So first is, Python works on different platforms like Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi, etc. So almost on every platform it works. Python has a simple syntax similar to the English language. Simply you have to write just print my name dash dash dash. That is it. You don't need to add any header file, you don't need to take input or output. Just you have to write the print thing and the Python will print the output. This is the very easiest language existed now. Python has syntax that allows developer to write programs with fewer lines than some other programming language. This is the plus point of Python, that Python allow programmers to write the program in a very fewer line. Every programming language takes more line than Python. Okay, Python runs on a interpreter system, meaning that code can be executed as soon as it is written. Okay, so there is no need to cross check again and again, or test the code on testing side. We just execute it once it is written on the interpreter thing. This means that prototyping can be very quick. As I said that it is used in rapid prototyping, so here it is mentioned that it is the fastest coding language which can be executed as soon as it is written. Python can be treated in a procedural way, an object oriented way, or a functional way. Okay, so Python एक प्रोसीजरल तरीके से भी वर्क करता है, ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड वे एंड फंक्शनल वे. इट वर्क्स इन ऑल द in all ways, we can say. Good to know about Python. The most recent major version of Python is Python 3. Okay, Python 3 is the recent version of Python which we shall be using in this tutorial. So in the Python programming tutorial we are using Python 3 to code the things. Okay, in this tutorial Python will be written in a text editor. It is possible to write Python in an integrated development environment such as Thorny, PyCharm, NetBeans, or Eclipse, which are particularly useful when managing large collection of Python files. These are just a name of integrated or we can say the platform where we can write the Python code or run the Python code. But normally we are going through the VS Code thing or Notepad thing. I'll teach you how to manage the VS Code and how you can write the code in Notepad and how it can be run or executed. So now we have to compare the Python syntax with other programming language. There might be some differences, that's why we are switching to Python from other programming languages. Python was designed for readability and has some similarities to the English language with influence from mathematics. It is designed just for readability, means it is a simplest programming language with a less number of codes and less number of syntax too. It is just similar to the English language we are reading or writing from the initial part of our study. So Python uses new lines to complete a command as opposed to other programming language which often use semicolons and parentheses. Okay, so this line is very important about the Python because in every programming language you have to end a line with a semicolon or parenthesis, but in Python you just press the enter and start the new line to take the new line in the code. You don't need to add any semicolons or parentheses. Python relies on indentation using white spaces to define scope define करने के लिए Python indentation और white space use करता है. White space in the sense tab, you use the tab button to specify the scope, such as the scope of loops, functions and classes. Other programming languages often use curly bracket for this purpose. We don't need to use the curly braces in the Python to show the scope of the loop. Just we need to add the white space. That is it in Python programming language. And just introduction to Python. I think this is enough to know about the introduction part of Python. So from the next tutorial we will learn more about the Python thing. So for now, thank you so much, and come and join the Python tutorial and learn from me. Thank you so much.